Welcome back to another video. What we're going to be doing today is making a custom intake specifically for the 190D platform. I'm going to be removing the intake box, adding in custom motorcycle air filters for the intake. Why am I doing this? For the love of the game. What we've got to do in here is get the old air box out. Moving the old air box and the old air filter is quite simple. Take this out of here. Then pop these bad boys off. That's not the hard part. What's the difficult part is the ones that are underneath. You're gonna need to reach down under here. You're gonna see these little clips. You're gonna pop those off. Then you're gonna reach down, pull forward. I don't know why I'm saying you're gonna do this. You're just gonna watch me do it and then complain about it. Anyways, pop those down. Oh, that one's broken off. Perfect. It's one way to get it done. The top and bottom are off. Then you're gonna have one fuel line here on the airbox. Remove this vacuum line from the brake booster. Come to the side, pop that off, give this a wiggle. Actually, finagling this out of there is the most difficult part of probably this whole project. Okay, it looks so bad. You see how restrictive that is? Look at that. Now, comes to removing this part here. It's filth. The first thing you're gonna do, pop that off. That's loosey-goosey. Then you're gonna have this vacuum solenoid here. Unclip that. Then we have one vacuum line here. This is absolutely chooch, so we're gonna probably trim that back. Then we have this one here. Also, we're gonna pull that off. You're gonna slip that up and out of there, like it's no big deal. And then if you're looking at the full box in total, it's actually quite simple. It's 4 10 millimeters, 10 mil there. Behind this line, you have another 10 mil there. Then on this side, it's harder to see, but you have a 10 mil up here and a 10 mil on an angle down at the bottom. All right, 4 10 millimeters plus another 10 millimeter on an extension. That should get her done. Figure it out. Come down here. I'm gonna undo this non-important part. All right, I'm gonna come in here for the rest of them. All 4 corners, guys. All 4 corners. Perfect. Now, all you're gonna do is give that a little pull. You can just slip this. Don't forget your vacuum lines. Make sure those are taken out. Just slip this out of there. Like, look at the monstrosity that this is. It's ridiculous. 4 10 millimeter screws, a couple of clips, and this thing's out. It's gone. And you're looking at a whole world of things that you didn't know existed. A whole world. Incredible. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm pretty confident that this thing is like 15 pounds. It's solid cast aluminum. Like, I don't know how to explain to you, but it's just like, it's so solid. Like, imagine it's just sitting in there, taking up weight, doing absolutely nothing. With the airbox out of there, we can begin installing our motorcycle air filters on the runners for the intake. And you don't want to forget about your vacuum lines. They're going to play an important part here. But for now, I'm just going to be installing the air filters, getting those in the right position, and then seeing where everything else should go. Let's get these on. It's funny because this morning I wasn't sure if these were gonna fit, and now that I'm seeing them in here, I'm like, I'm getting really excited. That looks so crazy, it's nuts. Okay, but I need to have all these at least on the right side. Now I know everybody's like, fire me up, bud, but just wait. You still have the vacuum solenoid. I'm not really 100% sure what it does in this point of time. It hasn't thrown an engine code. I'm pretty confident that one of them's not hooked up. We're gonna put it back anyways. I disconnected it, and therefore, we should put it back together. I'm gonna begin removing this from here, finding a sweet home for it, back on the engine, plugging it back in. 2 Allen number 5s. gonna disconnect this from the housing. Really, I'm not confident what this does, nor am I confident that it's doing anything as it is right now. Do I feel like it should be plugged back in on the car? Yes, I do. So I'm actually gonna use one of the old original bolt holes. I'm gonna take the inlet vacuum pipe, I'm gonna connect it there. I'm gonna slide it around the back. I'm gonna connect it on there, connect the sensor. We're gonna plug that into the back of that sensor. I'm gonna plug that back in there. From the old airbox back on there. Tighten her down. And I'm just gonna bend that the way that I want it, not on the oil filter housing. Okay, that's looking tight as nuptials. I think it's time to fire her up. If you don't know, now you know. I just fit motorcycle air intakes, 4 of them, on my Stinson, the 190D. Do I think it sounded amazing? I think it did. But I think you're waiting for another video. Because you're gonna have people in the comments saying, oh, hot air, but now you made a hot air intake. You're gonna be sucking in the hot air into the engine. You know, guess what? You can rest your head softly on your pillow at night. Because I'm gonna be coming through. I'm gonna make an intake scoop box that goes into the intake so that we're getting cold air there, all right? Rest assured, okay? I don't wanna hear nothing more about it, right? Shh, no more. I'd like to thank you once again for coming in, watching my videos, you know, the people that are putting the thumbs up, leaving a comment down in the box below, telling me, you know, all sorts of good things. Thank you. It really pushes my channel really far. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment. It genuinely goes a long, long way. We'll see you in the next intake video.